what other places charge. Like the Dolores Community Center.
I'm stepping back out of recess, recess into our regular meeting, so, yeah, thanks for coming in, Lisa.
So, for their facility in Dolores at their community center, they charge by the hour. They charge 6 hours for a half day, $150. 6 hours is considered a half day. They charge separate for their full facility, for a meeting room, or for the kitchen. So they charge for each separate thing. If they use the full facility plus the kitchen, it's $600 for a full day at Dolores.
And their
So-
kitchen is totally locked down. I mean, you cannot pull a drawer. You can use the oven, but you can't use any utensil. I mean, it's locked down. There was a wedding there.
The Dolores Community Center.
Yeah, but what does the Duck Creek Community Center charge?
$100 a day.
No matter what.
For use of kitchen.
Yeah, use the
everything's
kitchen,
just-
and they just do it by the day. They don't do it,
Yeah.
like, if you use it, then it's $100.
They have the cleaning fee too.
No.
No deposit for cleaning, just $100.
And you have to clean it afterwards.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with people
I've
not
cleaned
cleaning?
before.
Yeah.
You have a problem with people using it all day and then not cleaning?
Yeah,
That's sad.
people take huge advantage of it, huge advantage of it. Louis Areola, their, for the whole day is $225 per day, including the kitchen. 6 hours is $125. Meeting room is $25 per hour. So I don't feel that this is much more than what other places. This is my concern is, the more that it gets used or misused. The more things get taped to the walls and pinned to the walls and that kind of stuff. The harder it's gonna be on our building. We had a situation where our meal sealer got left on for the weekend and it burned it up. That's what I use to do our home delivered meals for our people.
Why would anybody be using that?
They didn't. There was so much stuff going on in the kitchen that it got turned on.
Oh.
So this is the kind of stuff, my first priority is to serve the seniors. Not for the building to be used.
Well, if they've got a community center, they can use that and forget about the whole center and not even rent it out.
I mean, it's a beautiful building and I'm
It
not
is.
saying that I don't
Mhm.
want people using it. But I think it's time that people understood that when we're asking them to do things, this is what we need. We've always had it in our form to not put decorations on walls and stuff, but people don't pay attention to it and they do whatever they wanna do.
No
I don't know how
accountability.
to,
There's been no, accountability with it. I mean, the only way you're gonna have accountability is
by
deposits.
saying,
Yeah.
by saying that you will not get your deposit back if there is stuff. Now, how are we gonna enforce that? Am I gonna have to go in and check every time that there's a party?
Well, somebody would have to.
I mean, that
Walk through after.
do a walkthrough afterward. I don't know how to do all of that, but I do know that it is being taken hugely advantage of. I mean, $85 is not that much for a half a day, and so then it wasn't very specific when we said a half a day either. Where we're trying to put an hour limit on it. That's kind of why I wanted to do that, and then I looked at these other places and they had said that half a day is 6 hours. Then that kind of made sense to me, and I understand when you say it's an evening event,
Mhm.
but an evening event on a Saturday and then they have full rain for the whole weekend.
Yeah. No.
So that's kind of what I was thinking. And the kitchen use, if things get broken in that kitchen, it's gonna cost a lot of money to fix them. So even by keeping the $200 deposit and a $200 fee to use the kitchen,
How much was your meal sealer? Meals.
it was about $500. So I don't. I don't know. I'm not trying to make it work. I don't want people in there. I just want the people to respect the building when they're using it. And you hit them in the pocketbook and they'll respect it. So,
Well, it's accountability to respect it. Yeah.
Well, when you say no tapes or pins, and it means no tape
yeah,
or pins.
but it doesn't matter to some people.
Is that rare though, or is it happens more than maybe?
Okay, you guys, are we gonna power through this and make changes?
Yeah, I mean, I like the red line version, this provided, and then addition on, is that the fourth paragraph, a $200 cleaning deposit may be required. Just to provide some flexibility.
So we're gonna keep 6 hours for half the day?
Oh, I.
More than six, okay, and more than 6 hours is considered a full day.
And then nutrition is available upon request for a fee of $200. However,
Nutrition kitchen.
however, no baking, frying.
Okay, so then when we have a funeral in there and they wanna keep their food warm. They can't use the ovens?
Well, that's not baking, that's more.
Yeah.
I don't think you mix up a cake, you don't make a cake in the kitchen. You can
Warm stuff up.
warm some stuff up. I mean, look, it's not perfect, but you gotta say something, and you don't want people coming in there cooking tacos, as Phil said,
Yeah.
stinking up the
I'm so
place.
classy.
But they, I mean, they do. When you say that they can use the kitchen, they're gonna use the kitchen.
I know, but, so what are you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know how we.
I think all you do is tell them what they shouldn't do. And you charge them are you gonna charge them for the kitchen or not?
That's the question.
I don't like charging for the kitchen. I don't. I think
So then when my oven breaks and it's $1,500 to replace it. is that
Make the
willing to
kitchen
pay for
deposit,
that?
a kitchen deposit. If you're gonna use the kitchen, here's a $200 kitchen
An
deposit.
extra on top of the other deposit?
Yeah.
And then, or could you put something in there to the effect of if you use the kitchen is available? Once again, you would have to go check and make sure, someone would have to check and make sure everything was. We request you don't cook, it's available for warming, making tea, those kind of things, not actually cooking. I don't know if you could put the specifics in there. And then when they use it, be aware that there could be a fee if something gets broken, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would word that, but if you're going to use the kitchen and you decide you're gonna put tacos for 100 people, that's not how it's supposed to. That's not, yeah, so I get where the deposit needs to be. I don't know. You know, we use the kitchen, my family used the community center numerous times to have Thanksgiving dinner up there. We use the kitchen to warm stuff up, not cook. Everybody brought food already cooked. Warm stuff up, make tea, and maybe make gravy or something if we had to for, whatever we were doing. But most of the time, everything was already brought in and it was used to either keep warm in the oven, like funeral generals, they put casseroles and stuff in the ovens to keep them warm, and then the stove to make the tea. That's what I envision using the kitchen.
taco dinners at the community center, they're cooking the Navajo.
Right.
In the community center.
Yeah,
But you haven't had much of that, have you? Wanting to have a,
Not really.
Well, okay, so there was no
Yeah.
problem when Linda made tacos. Why are we not allowing other people to make tacos?
See, that's what I'm saying. It has to be consistent. It
Yeah,
has to
Yeah.
be either we don't do it at all, or we let them do whatever they need to do. That's my opinion. You can't just say, yes, that's what I'm saying, consistency. It has to be consistent.
Well,
So you don't charge the kitchen fee for a funeral dinner,
We don't charge for anything for a funeral dinner.
and they are still allowed to use the kitchen to warm stuff up and things.
So that's,
Yeah.
okay, so I'm drafting here and you have, keep changing
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Regardless, the kitchen shall not be used for cooking such as sauteing, baking and frying. But shall be
Unless
allowed,
Linda's making us fun.
except Linda can make,
I'll just do it outside.
bring your turkey fryer and cook your fried bread. I see, that's why I was thinking if we just charged a fee. If we charged a fee of $200, most people are gonna say, forget it, I'm not using the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right, it probably take care of itself, it'll go somewhere
That's
else.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When we did the taco, that was all related to the county employees anyway.
Mm-hmm.
This is outside
So she
thing.
can still.
It was more like a county.
Yeah.
you sort of run the county so you can make tacos.
somebody's gonna use the kitchen, fire $200.
For instance, you have a birthday party. They made soup for the birthday party in the it was an afternoon. I guarantee you, those people, if they knew they were gonna have to do $200, they would have brought soup in their roaster.
They would probably
Put it
plug
plugged in,
it in and out.
and then we wouldn't have had any to worry about any of it.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
so
my
what,
point.
so what if you just said shall be used for warming only, like?
And a deposit may be required.
Hello?
And
It
then
can't,
if
it
you,
has to either be or not be. Cause how do I choose then who I charge the deposit to and who I
Who you
don't?
Yeah, whether you like them or not.
Mhm.
Whether you know,
Well, I'd say, yeah,
Yeah, you know
we
that.
were talking about that.
Okay, so the people that you think you know are the ones that are gonna take the biggest advantage of the situation, I guarantee you.
Oh, Lisa.
It's true, it
I
just,
don't know what to tell you though.
Yeah.
All I think about are, yeah, okay, that's not,
I know what you're talking about.
maybe a workshop is in
Yeah.
order.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna,
That's fine.
But it makes me mad though that you tell them, no take, no, and they would do it anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Public, it's a beautiful public building.
Mhm.
Did, whoever did it, did you say anything? We asked you not to.
Did you like my red lines?
Yeah, that was fine.
Were you okay with the red lines?
That was fine.
Well, it sounds like there's no perfect answer, so, there's 6 hours, we've got, full days 220, we've got kitchen use.
Yeah.
Kitchen use is 200.
what's not available for use, no charge for funerals, meetings, no profits.
We've got, sole determination of the county, so nonprofits or funerals, that they have to provide a public benefit. I think a funeral is a public benefit.
Yeah.
Is it okay to, if I know that they attach decorations, that we keep the cleaning deposit?
Sure.
Yeah. Yep. If you got pinholes in the walls and things like that,
That makes me.
include that,
How about if we say a $200 cleaning and damage
Yeah, that's what I was
deposit?
gonna say, does it
Yeah,
need to say something besides just cleaning?
We'll say and damage deposit.
Okay. And also, where I added upon the return of the checklist and an approval from an employee. So we haven't been doing that either. People have just been leaving our little checklist and the key on Audrey's desk. And so if they have to bring this back in and we have to go over stuff, I think it's just a little more specific
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah,
To
because
say
your deposit
that
back,
if you
you
want
gotta
your
be-
deposit
on
back,
back, you need to come
then
in.
I have to have this and we need to talk about what was done instead of things just left.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
That's good.
Okay, but we're not charging a cleaning and deposit fee for everything. So what if we said a $200 cleaning deposit? A damage deposit may be required. I want you to have some discretion there, Lisa. I know you don't want discretion, but I'd like you to have some discretion. And then, because then that matches up with what we did down there at the bottom where we said. The county reserves the right to require deposit to cover potential cleaning and repair expenses. And or to require general liability insurance in a specified amount. I like that. I know you don't like the discretion, but I think in the future you may want it.
I just do it for everybody because
Yep.
because then I have people come in, well, you didn't charge so and so to that.
Yep. I like it.
You charge it 99% of the time, but when there's that one time.
No, I just charge it for everybody and decide who gets it back and who doesn't. And since they have to bring the paper back and somebody has to go over it with them. Then when we find the tape on the wall, we can say. Guess what? We can keep your $200.
And you've got the ability to require liability insurance.
Okay,
And I'm not expecting you to do that for funerals and stuff like that. But if somebody is asking for a sketchy activity that you're just not sure about, then you're gonna need to
Okay.
give insurance.
okay. Okay,
Call me, you call it. Call Mark.
that works for me.
Can we go with this?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. I'll send this to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you want me to accept all the changes or red line? And you do it?
No, go ahead.
Okay, we'll do it right now.
If you wanna do it, you do it. and it's honest. Take your,
So when they pay, but you have the cleaning deposit is separate.
we always have them do a separate amount for the
And then you
new
don't.
deposit. And then, yes, and then we
Good.
don't, we keep that until the event is done
And
and
then
then. decide
kind of
to
like the
take it back.
fairground, so it's not
Yeah.
coming out of this.
Yeah.
office.
Cleaning your damages.
Take our damages,
Yeah.
and I like that because then that goes along with if
And
the,
I like where you just wait until it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, and then when they bring the paper back and we say everything's okay, then they can get their money back. If the tape's still on the wall, then. Then we'll keep our their money.
Definitely.
And the $200 for the kitchen is okay?
Yeah. I think. Like you said, maybe that'll
I
deter
think
people
it'll be for
from.
the ones that shouldn't be doing it, and the ones who don't have a problem with it will respect it. And
Either they will or they'll say, hey, we're paying 200 anyway, let's go ahead and use it.
Right,
Yeah.
if that's what I think. And then, of course, for funerals, we don't charge for any of that. So, I just think it'll, weed out the ones that.
And I've never done a funeral dinner where they cooked.
No,
So-
it's
so-
always
Well, the
been
bread
on
brings
it.
it, warms it.
Yeah,
Yeah, just leave it in the oven.
Yeah. that it was.
But
No,
no, there's been actual,
at the community center or here.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
I also wanted to let you guys know that I am gonna go to a, fire department meeting. Cause they've decided to do the fireworks the same as they did last year, and I'd like to talk to them about that.
Okay, yeah. Stage right out in front.
Yeah, so. Okay, so just so you guys know that I'm in my town.
Wednesday.
Probably.
Are you gonna oppose it?
You what?
Are you opposing?
Yes,
So are you opposing it on behalf of the county
Well,
or are
that's
you
what-
opposing it on your personal? Cause that's,
It probably should be your person.
are you asking the board to?
well, what I'm asking is that they don't do it there because of the mess we had. Last year at our facility. And the burned marks on the sidewalks and the concern for the building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that,
Yeah, so that should be a county.
is that the county's position too, or what?
Me in a tough spot there.
Put you in the middle, Eric, but.
Yeah, I'm trying to think anyway, all that's in that community. I don't know.
So what happened? There was burn marks on the sidewalk.
from the hot fireworks. And it was a mess. We still have fireworks, we're still picking up pieces of fireworks in our area. Our lawn and our walking area and all of that. It was, so I don't think, no, and I had talked to my brother Matt about it and nobody realized the mess it made, cause it was always in a field.
Well, I mean, all the trash on the ground's picked up is what's being dispersed.
So since they moved them, it's,
It was closed.
Was there a problem when it was
The last
at the
year,
football field?
no, the year before you guys did it, there was no problem. And I don't know, maybe it was just the weather. Last year, but last year was,
I think from the initial location to where it's at now, the trash should have been an issue all of the time.
and there was where they used to have it, because I know Rocky would go over there when the walking path,
Yeah,
and he'd go over there and clean all that up. And he's done it, I know he did it last year too. He just goes over and, because it's dark and it's midnight
Well,
and
you can't see it all.
they left and
Tell them
he,
it's
just his
clean,
old
too.
public service he likes to do, but
Mhm.
he would go clean up, but he probably didn't go over to that senior center.
there was a huge mess, a huge mess.
yeah, this is about the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah,
So does it need to be as commissioners also, or can I
So
go
these guys,
as representative, or how do you guys want me to handle that?
if it's represented from the county, I'll let one of you guys go. I will accuse myself from both.
that's a good point. You're a
And
firefighter.
I'm not trying
Well,
to.
I'll
I'm
answer
not-
that too.
I
You're an
appreciate
officer.
Yeah.
everything, I appreciate
So-
everything the fire department
Yeah.
does, and I'm not trying to cause trouble.
Oh,
I'm just,
Yeah,
So, okay, so. Board of County Commissioners controls all county property.
right,
And so if you're asking them to be able to go down there on behalf of the county and object to the fire display, Eric's recusing himself because of the conflict.
no.
So the remaining two, you're gonna have to decide whether or not it's.
but I'm not trying to piss them off either, I just want to talk to them about it.
I
Yeah.
think that should be more of a casual conversation
discussion.
with the fire chief.
Do you have to go to the meeting? Why can't you just go over there and talk to the chief?
Just call
Yeah.
Dr. J, just a casual meeting.
I can do that.
I think that would be perceptive better
Okay.
than going to the meeting and,
And
And then he'll bring it up. to the
Yeah.
department.
And how about if you do it this way? You talk to the board about some of the concerns you had and wondering, and I just, it does not sound like the county is on board objecting to the fireworks display. But if you have some suggestions for maybe cleaning up
Yeah.
or extra precautions for the building, can we do that, Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh, don't object to the fireworks on behalf of the county.
Okay. Okay. I'm not objecting to them either. I'm just
So let's
saying,
see, trash
that's
picked
a
up
lot
first,
for
and
my
then-
one maintenance man to go out there and clean up. I should have taken pictures because it was crazy.
Okay, so.
It was crazy.
You want extra protections for the
For the
building and you want them to assist in cleaning up around your building.
And it was good the year before last year.
Yeah. But it was a lot closer to the building this year.
Yeah.
It was right on the edge of the field. I mean, it
Yep.
was right on the edge of the grass.
Yeah.
Don't tell them the county's opposed to the fireworks.
Call me.
Yeah.
You guys good with that?
Yeah, if she talked to the fire chief like Phyllis said,
casually, yeah.
yeah.
So this is for- Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
No, we gotta wait 15 more minutes.
Yeah, another wall, sorry, but then,
Schedule this.
this, I did. I did, and we discussed it.
I'm just getting in on it, come on.
If I do a back-to-back 15-minute, we're late.
Want to go off the record for 15 minutes?
Yeah. breaking for soup.
I wish you would.
Can we break for 15?
Oh, yes, yeah, we'll recess for 15 and come back in, let's go, come back in at 10 after, it'll give us time. For SRS at school. But I would like, I wish you would have taken pictures of the char mark.